Okay, so for the past 10 years, if you've been looking for a BMW X5, your choices have been limited mostly to plug-in hybrids ever since BMW Malaysia exclusively offered the F15 X5 with the 40e plug-in hybrid model. Then later on, when the G05 appeared in Malaysia, for a brief moment in time, they offered the 40i petrol model with the 3-liter B58 engine. And then when it switched to local assembly, it became the 45e plug-in hybrid. Now, what you're seeing here, this is the facelifted G05 X5. And earlier on, it was launched exclusively with the xDrive40i plug-in hybrid model. But look at this, what we are seeing here. There is no plug-in hybrid charging port. Why? Because the model that you are looking at here, this is the xDrive40i. So once again, right now, BMW Malaysia offers the X5 now with a choice. You can have it either with a plug-in hybrid or you can have it in this form, the 40i xDrive40i model powered by the wonderful 3-liter B58 engine. Okay, but of course it's a mild hybrid, okay, but still no big traction batteries and all that. Now, price-wise, it is slightly cheaper than the 50e. Features-wise, also slightly reduced, okay, but in my opinion, I think this is a great move from BMW because the X5 has always been a very popular model, okay, for this segment of buyers. But over the last 10 years, you know, because with plug-in hybrids still, well, some people are still skeptical with plug-in hybrids. I think the move in offering a pure petrol model, okay, it would assuage, right? It would give more confidence to those of you with more conservative tastes. So what you're looking at here, the xDrive40e is also offered exclusively in M Sport trim. And look at this. So got this large 21-inch alloy wheels with big M Sport brakes at the back. These are massive. And come to the back. Wow, look at this way. 315 tires way. 315 35 tires. Massive rear wheels. Look at that. Okay, and I've always felt that this G05 X5 is a very handsome, very upmarket looking car. I'm still not entirely sure about the front look of the facelift. I think I like the pre-facelift look better. Okay, but in terms of presence, this car really has it, especially if you view it in person. Well, I was looking at pictures of this car before I arrived at the event. In pictures, it looks a bit small, but in person, this face, especially when I'm standing at this angle, right, it looks imposing. And there's a lot of argument recently about the size of BMW's kidney grills and whatnot. I think here, this mildly enlarged grille of the X5 here, I think this is just nice. It's just nice. Headlight design, my opinion, I still prefer that of the pre-facelift model. Okay, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments section below. All right, so let me show you here from the left side. Okay, so we've got the little fender sill over there, and the door frame is satin chrome. Right, back in the past, BMW M Sport models always had all black, gloss black door frames. Now there's sort of like a two-step specification. All right, M Sport cars either have gloss black door frame or satin chrome, and then the lower luxury line trims, they will have the shining chrome trim. And one unique design feature of the X5 is this character line, this waistline here, which rises towards the back to give the rear a bit more muscle to the look. Now, let's look at the rear. The changes to the rear of the car compared to the pre-facelift model is more subtle, but they've added some great details to the taillight. Look at the 3D effect here, right? So it's a very strong 3D effect of the lighting element here with the BMW wording at the side. And of course, this X5 trademark. Okay, the two-step tailgate. All right. And yeah, this, as always, this lower tailgate is strong enough for you to sit on. And in line with recent BMW X models, they always like to put the X detail here. And look at this. Fuyo! Powered tonneau cover. Check it out. Look at that. That is damn lanying way. So you don't even need to find where to put the tonneau cover. All right, you just press the button, the tonneau cover hide away from you. This is Nyama Kulando. So if I close this, see that? I'm not sure if you can see that. The tonneau cover self extends to cover the boot. All right. So now when I open this, look at that. The tonneau cover self retracts. Walao eh. All right. And then if you want to stow it away, Fuyo. Oh my god, Nyama, this feature alone win liao already. So underneath here, there's also a hidden compartment, and also there's a strut there. Two struts actually to hold this floor up. And what is this? So inside here, there is a 12-volt socket. Very, very cool. Walao. This is damn brilliant. The tonneau cover, I am mind blown. I am officially mind blown. So inside here, right, sunshade still manual Okay, so you got panoramic sunroof above. So I'm 170 centimeters tall. I've got, well, about 4 fingers of headroom above me. Good lean angle, and the seat support also is fantastic. So the 40i here is also a pure 5-seater. That's BMW Malaysia has chosen not to offer it in a 7-seater configuration. And here you can see that there is a USB-C port here, and also a port to dock any screens. Rear aircon vent with dedicated climate control, and a further 12-volt socket with 2 USB-C ports, and this space here, wow, not bad. It goes all the way deep inside. All right, and down here, there's this armrest. Wow. Hey, previous versions, this one got carpet one. Now it's plastic. Cut cost. Point spotted there. But okay lah, I think this is a fair price to pay. All right, in exchange for the powered cup holder, the powered tonneau cover. I think the powered tonneau cover is still damn brilliant, right? So this cup holder at least feels solid lah. And here, isofix mounts. You can lift this up. Okay, so it's hinged. And of course, the seats. There's no power folding. No, God, sorry, my mistake. All right. I release and it drops immediately itself. Okay, and this part here, it's sloping downwards, but it's seamless. Now, let's look at the front. Okay, now usually, right, this is where things get a bit of mixed bag with current generation BMW facelifts. Okay, referring of course to this car, the G01 X3 facelift, and also the G20 3 Series facelift, because these were the transition generations, okay, that bridged the previous gen BMWs with the future gen. So first, let me reduce the volume. Okay, so you can see here, right, this was originally designed not with this screen in mind, not with this section in mind. Okay, so you can see there is a slight mismatch in terms of how the way the elements fit to the overall architecture of the dashboard. But I will say this, the quality of this cabin does feel superior to that of the X3 that I viewed a month or so back. Okay, and here inside, look at this, there's another USB-C port, so no shortage of charging ports available. And inside here, there's also this here. Let me show you with the lights. Wireless charging, storage tray, USB-A port, and also 12-volt socket. So plenty of spaces to charge your devices. Okay, and once again, not a big fan of this gear switch. I still prefer the one where a proper gear shifter. All right. This is okay. In my opinion, this thing looks nice, but it doesn't feel as solid as the rest of the cabin. Look at this one. Like this switch here, like this stock here, this feels solid. This one does not. These buttons here also all right, feel nice. Yeah, but this aircon vent here, so you notice that this aircon vent here, right? Nothing here moves. So the directional vents are all hidden behind, and you just fondle this to move it up and down. All right. So here's the instrument cluster. The steering wheel, they still kept the older M Sport design, which I like. Little drawer here. So you can see that they have minimized the number of buttons. Okay, this is the light switch, that's it. Aircon here, that's it. And then this whole iDrive control panel here, that's it. You still have the traditional angling of the dashboard towards us, but earlier generation of BMW drivers probably will not quite recognize what they have found themselves in here. Okay. Once again, this panel here, very nicely designed. I like this detail. Now, let's check out the engine bay. So inside here, the great BMW B58 3-liter engine. In this application, makes 380 horsepower. I've always had this opinion. The B58 is perfect for the M340i, for the 5 Series. Too bad they don't offer the 540i here in Malaysia. The X5, the B58 here is also a great fit. But I think in the case of the X7, the B58 should have been complemented with a V8 option as well. Okay, but today's focus here, of course, is on the X5, and I think, yeah, the X5 has always been a popular product. Okay, but the plug-in hybrid variant may not be to everyone's tastes. Now that you buy an X5, you have the choice of either a plug-in hybrid or a pure petrol model, both at roughly the same price and also the same level of equipment. I think it just makes the X5 a very, very compelling offer. Okay, so let me know what you think of the new BMW X5 xDrive40i. If you are looking for the X5, would you still stick with what they have been offering over the last 10 years, the plug-in hybrid xDrive40i, or would you go the slightly more conservative path, take the pure petrol model xDrive40i? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video.